Just a bit of an update on your purple tomatillos, Hitman. These nasty little expletives have just stripped it bare within 3 days. They're the Colorado potato beetle. I've actually misidentified these guys. I've been calling them the wrong thing for the last couple of years. These guys are actually 3-striped potato beetles. They're not the Colorado potato beetle. So I just didn't look into them far enough. So there you go. It pays to be a little bit more vigilant and identify them. And just to show you, regardless of what they are a potato beetle, and the potatoes right next door to them are fine. So actually going to be harvesting these guys on the weekend. So yeah, there are 3-striped potato beetles. So we had some hot ones this week, and yeah, I just was really neglectful. Luckily we got the others in the other bed, so I'll show you them in a tick. But we did manage to get a green tomatillo. Actually, we got a few that are falling off the plant. So what I'm going to do is just trim these guys right back and see if, yeah, that one there's been hit by something. There's a couple down here. Worms and grubs I got into. Not worms, grubs, sorry. Worms live in the soil. So I'm going to get into these guys and just strip them right back. Anyway, I'm going to attack these guys. I sprayed them with some molasses spray, the same we used on the cabbage, butterfly and the cluster worm or budworm infestation we had in the aquaponics, and I think it just sweetened up the leaves for these guys. So yeah, I'll take you down and show you the other tomatillos. This here's the first garden bed in the insect house, and this is where I planted out the runts. These were all the small tomatillos, and as you can see, I'll move back a bit, I planted 3 of them there, and I didn't think they'd come to much, and they've actually taken over all the way down to here. So these are yours, Hitman, and they actually have some nice capes on them. There's about 6 of them on there. See if I can find one. I don't know if I'll be able to zoom in or not. There's one just in there. There's about 6 of them on. That's about the largest one, that one there. So these ones are yours here, Hitman. They're the purples, and they're yours there, Lincoln, if you're watching. So they're the red ones. They were planted in the other bed, and they've just gone Burko in here. We do have some black, the metallic little black beetles. I saw them on Jerry Coleby-Williams Facebook page. He's a reporter or presenter for Gardening Australia here in Australia, and he said those little guys don't do a lot of damage, and I tend to agree. Most of this damage was done last week, and I can see no further infestation. So anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update on the tomatillos. The ones down the back, Lincoln's ones in the back bed, they're still going fine, so no attack down there. I did take off some beetles that were mating this morning and squish them, but I really think in here they should be safe. So if I do see any in here, I will get stuck into them though. Yeah, so I'm going to pick my one red chili I saw in here and go up to the house and have some coffee. So what I plan on doing is giving the remaining surviving leaves a spray with some neem. I'm sea soling and molassesing all the garden beds this weekend, so that'll give them a nice feed. But the neem should protect the leaves to some extent, but I'm also going to pour it all over the ground as well, so the plants will absorb the neem or the azadirachtin. It'll become part of the leaf and the structure of the plant and become a systemic pesticide. So when these little fellas decide to have a chew on them, they'll get poisoned. It doesn't knock them on the head straight away, but it does knock them on the head. But I will be going around and collecting all these guys and dispatching them as quick as I can. So yes, another one for the jobby list on the weekend. Well, that's pretty much well it, I suppose. Bit of a pain in the butt, but such is. Any comments, questions, suggestions, leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. Other than that, have a great weekend if you're having one now, and take it easy. Catch ya.